Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Pole Father, and it only takes one. We are back. Hope everyone's doing great. In this video, we got a large CGC submission return. So this submission specifically is a bunch of friends and family relatives. A lot of people that I know that are in the hobby. Anytime they want to submit stuff, I'm always happy to submit it for them because I know it can kind of be a little bit of a different process for people that don't do it on the regular. So I'm always there to lend a helping hand to people. But on this one, what I do for a lot of my relatives is they've been submitting with me now for a little bit, friends and family as well. And I always tell them, I try to educate them on centering, the surface, the edge of the corners, to be strict on their stuff. And I feel like, I gotta say, this is probably one of the best submissions that I've ever had my friends and family ever submit. I'm really excited to show you guys this one. I'm glad that they're all kind of learning and at the end of the day, I always let them submit what they wanted to submit. And I always tell them, hey, look, if it were me, I would submit this. And sometimes they'll say, well, I want to submit it. If you had to choose one of three of these to submit, which one would you choose? I said, if it were me, I would choose this one. So forth like that. But I'm excited. So first one here is really cool. So check this out. This here is a Venusaur, but something I've never seen before. Look at this ink error, additional ink error. Look at this. It's like smeared across the entire card. And not only did CGC recognize it as an error, the additional ink, but it got to wear the Gem Mint 10. I mean, the centering on this thing is sweet. I mean, it's a really cool card. For celebrations, like, this is something extremely out of the ordinary. So, cool card for number one. You got a 9 Celebi. And listen, sometimes you miss certain little things. You got a tiny little white dot there on the yellow. That'll do it right there. Right there. See, guys, just so you know, it's the little things like that can cause a card to backfire. So, tons of cards to go through, so let's kind of roll through it. So you got a Umbreon CC Gem Mint 10 from Prismatic Evolutions. That's a good one. You got a Mew VMAX from Fusion Strike. This is a cool one. A lot of these are super cool too. Shout out to you guys. You got our first Pristiner of the night, the Flying Pikachu VMAX. Card looks excellent. And you got another Flying Pikachu VMAX here from Celebration. Celebration's hot. I think one of the best modern sets too. Another Flying Pikachu VMAX from CGC. And then you get a Gem Mint 10 here, Flying Pikachu VMAX. These weren't difficult to pull, and these are, believe it or not, printed very well, those problems, but believe it or not, the V's are actually a little bit harder to grade. So another Flying Pikachu VMAX. That's wild. You got another now the Serving Pikachu VMAX. We got one in the CGC 10. You got here a Serving Pikachu VMAX in a Pristine 10. You got here another Serving Pikachu VMAX in a Pristine 10. Wild. A Pikachu V. This is a promo, like I said, the ones that are not tech are a little bit more difficult to grade. So, believe it or not, this one's actually relatively challenging to grade. Another Gem Mint 10 from one of these. Then you got another one, 8-5. Ooh, what happened here? Maybe the centering did this, or maybe some little things going on the surface here. I mean, so far so good. Now I always ask me, will they submit this, and I say I like the centering here. Now, my advice I give, now, it's definitely two different things here. But I would definitely say the key thing is this: you have to look at modern differently than the way you look at vintage. Vintage has its own game, believe it or not, and modern's got its own game as well. But when it comes to modern, you have got to be a little more nitpicky, like really centering, edges, everything a little more nitpicky, where that small little fraction of a little slight error is like the difference between a 10, Pristine 10, even a 9.59. But when it comes to vintage, usually you can really see the difference between a Gem Mint 10 and Pristine 10. And Pristine 10s are actually just really cool here. Pristine here. And then you got the other one actually. Ooh, actually, you know what? If I recall here, let me show you guys this. This was something really cool that we accomplished here. So I've never seen this before, but look, you're gonna actually have sequential. You're gonna have a sequential set of Pikachu V Union here. So not only did one of my relatives actually score Pristine 10s on all four, but they nail it in the sequential set. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4 in exact order. That's something you don't see too often. So shout out to you. That's fantastic. I mean, That's not easy to achieve, especially in pristine pets. Now, for me, I'm not big on the sequential stuff, but there's a lot of collectors that will pay a big dollar for sequential items. And then we have a Imposter Professor Oak pristine 10. We have another Imposter Professor Oak regular 10. Then you have a Gardevoir EX in a pristine 10. Then you have here we go, here's a good one, Tabuleta GX. This card was actually really relatively hard to pull in celebrations, and even the value on this is really low. I mean, this is quite the achievement here. So shout out to you guys. And there's a couple of you guys that are looking through this. So we got a pristine 10 Donovan. Let's go. You got a Gem in 10 Donovan. Look at all these 10s. I love it. Clearly, another pristine 10 Donovan. Now, clearly, my expertise. I'm very happy and glad that I'm helping people out with grading and learning and understanding how it works and what to look for. Now, pristine 10. Here comes Team Rocket. And then you got here is a fantastic one. Now, I graded one of these before, and let me tell you what, nearly impossible. I never thought I'd really have a chance to even hold one in my hand again, but check it out. We got another, this is the second time we've graded one of these. We have 2 pristine 10 Mimikyus that we hit on the channel. That's awesome. Way to go. That's a big accomplishment. Zashi next. This one, whew. That is a tough one, let alone even me. I've graded some of them and I can't get past that 9 right now. But Lance's Charizard V, no texture, again, a little bit more difficult to grade, but still, Gem in 10. Charizard set's coming out, Phantasmal Flames. I hope you guys get your pre-orders. That is gonna be a hot set. I do think it's gonna have that similar vibe to like the Brilliant Stars, I think it's gonna be like a hybrid between Brilliant Stars, Champion's Path. That's the vibe I'm going for. You have 5 Charizards in there. You got your promo from the Ultra Premium. Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot of Lance's Charizards here. Dark Silk got 9-5. So you guys, now if you ever take a 9-5 and a CGC Gem in 10, you can almost relatively tell why there's such a difference in grade. It's really so fraction of a difference, but it's enough to make them nick it down because, I mean, whatever it is, I'd have to really look close at this, but whatever it is, it's enough to bring it down. You got a Gem in 10 here. So tons of celebrations. Oh, here we go. We got some Mews here. You guys scored the CGC Gem in 10. You got another Mew. Oh, wow. So believe it or not, again, oh, wow. So again, in a previous video, I actually graded one here, and let alone, this is actually the second time now that we've graded a pristine 10 Mew from the set. These do not grade well. This is quite the achievement. Shout out. To nail this card in pristine 10 is very, very difficult. Pretty sure it's a $500 plus card right now. Another Gem in 10 in the Mew. Another Gem in 10 Mew. This is ridiculous. I think I know who this is because this person was just opening celebrations like wildfire. Like absolute wildfire, like imagine. And that's what I'm saying. Like some of these commons, they don't grade well, but I mean, you open up a lot of celebrations there, and wow. Let's get both of them on camera here. So I know the pop on these are still really, really low. But to say that, wow, we've rated 3 of them on this channel is all right. That's awesome. That is awesome. Able to grade 3 of those in a pristine 10. Gallo Rayquaza, Mega Rayquaza, CG Gem in 10. Hey, we got we can't beat the Mega Rayquaza EX in a pristine 10. That's a nice card. Let alone another Happy Birthday Pikachu. My birthday's coming up, actually. Blank's Pikachu. OG. Can't beat it. Very similar to the Watson one, actually. Just for the heck of it. I got one like right here hanging out. Hang on. I do have one hanging out here. Oh, yeah, look at this. So here's the OG Watsy one. See the Hollow is much different texture. The yellow is a little more clear on this one. Kind of has that vintage yellow look versus this one. A little more darker border, lighter border, but kind of cool to see like the actual difference. See what else we can find here. Font is a little different. Your birthday, level 17. Yeah, a little bit different. Awesome card though. Let's keep moving on. This is we're almost halfway through the first mission now. Oh, another happy birthday Pikachu and a gem in 10. And now we got a Xerneas in a gem in 10. Again, another difficult card to pull. For that card, I'm surprised. Last but not least, we have a Luxray in a CGC gem in 10. So fantastic submissions so far. We got box number 2 coming up. I ain't sleeping, baby. I'm throwing box around. All right. Box number 2. Okay, there's left slabs in here. But overall, let me know in the comments, guys. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know how you think we did. I think we did pretty good so far. All right. Oh, here we go. And we're continuing off with more Luxrays in the CGC. Pristine 10. We have another Luxray in a Gem 10. Now we got a... Oh, here we go. Some shiny Magikarps in a Gem 10. A lot of these are super clean, guys. Super clean. You got a Blastoise in a CGC Gem 10. Super clean. I mean, look, a lot of people, guys, ultimately, you've heard this lesson before, Pristine 10 Blastoise. You've heard this lesson before, and I'm still going to preach it. I just haven't said in a while on this channel, but one of my biggest lessons when it comes to grading cards, or even buying slabs, or trying to cross things, whether it be from a 9 to a 10, or a 10 to Pristine 10, or even like grabbing a CGC Gem in 10, you want to go to PSA, it's buy the card, not the grade. Don't get so sucked in and emotionally fixed upon the label. You gotta always buy the card. Don't buy the label. I can tell you these for a fact. There's a ton of these Gem in 10s that'll go to a PSA. I can tell you that for absolute fact. Here we go. Tons of Blastoise. Let's see what we got next. A regular Venusaur. Gem in 10. And we have another regular Venusaur, Gem in 10. That Air Venusaur was probably one of the coolest things I've ever seen. What is a submission without a regular pristine Venusaur? Alright. Oh, we got a little 9-5 stuck in there for the Venusaur celebration. And you got a, here we go, Dark Gyarados, Pristine 10. A fantastic submission. I think we got some cool card shows coming out. They should be releasing the Collecticon dates here pretty soon. I'm very excited for those. 9-5. Actually, believe it or not, this is a card that actually, even I have issues grading in a Pristine 10. For some odd reason, I don't know if the border is an issue, but even I've been having issues getting that card in Pristine 10. Another Dark Gyarados in a CGC Gem 10. From the Team Rocket set back in May. Wow, here we go. Pristine 10 Zekrom. Black and white is hot right now. That is a good looking card. And we have another Pristine 10 in a Zekrom. Dang. Guys, I really got to say, another one of my relatives was talking about this. He was saying, I really enjoy the new black and white set that came out, and they enjoy more of the white monochrome and that black monochrome, that red chrome as well, over the rainbow, or even the gold. Oh, here we go. A Mew Pristine 10 right here. Whew. Not bad. I got a Gem in 10 here. Actually, I should have been separating these in pristine piles, but I haven't. But we definitely pristine a lot in this submission. A lot. Just hope I got the same. No, but all these are super clean, like I'm saying. Gem in 10. Boy, I think all my people that submit with me are going to have a field day. Man, you guys did great. Shout out to you guys. I don't even think I've ever had a submission this good. I've had some great submissions, but this is whole new level. And another Pristine 10. Are you guys shocked? I'm sure not. All right. You got about a couple more here left. And we have our final takeaway. All right. Pikachu. Now these, okay, let's talk about this real quick. So really a couple weeks ago, these were moving a lot quicker. These were extremely popular. And also now we've really seen a slowdown in these. In fact, I think the sales are coming down on these quite a bit. Now, still a very, very difficult card to grade. Not easy. Doesn't change anything. It is not a difficult card to pull. However, I can tell you this, that finding an extreme minty copy is very, 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 very hard. It's very, very hard. So keep that in mind. the way the prices are now, maybe it's a good time to pick one up. A CGC Gem Mint 10. Whether it be PSA, whoever you want to buy it with. Another CGC 10. And we have, oh, here we go. We got some Celebration Umbreon's Pop Series 5. There we go. Got that in a CGC Gem Mint 10. You've got another Umbreon in a CGC Gem Mint 10. We're going to save the Umbreons for last, right? Unfortunately, no Charizards in this one. Oh, a 10 Greninja here. This is also another card that's hard to get this in a pristine 10. And we're going to end this submission with one Hidden Fates Shiny Vault Greninja GX in the CGC Gem Mint 10. So that's all we got, guys. I'll be doing another video with my cards I submitted. I'm curious to see how I did. But all these cards were submitted from friends, family, relatives, just people that have submitted stuff through me. I don't post like a service. I just, whoever I know, people, word of mouth. Oh, hey, submit some, yeah, help people out. But what I do know is if anyone ever has questions about certain cards, I always say like, hey, like, I think this can 10, I recommend grading it. Or if something really, oh, I want to get this graded, I'm like, hey, look, you gotta look out for certain things and so forth like that. But that's all I got, guys. I got more Collecticon dates coming out here soon. I'm gonna be excited to hear those. This should be released in like December time, maybe late November. It is November 6, 2025. Birthday's coming up, getting old. Maybe if we can age, get a little bit less grays, that might look good for the do. That's all I got, guys. But guys, if you enjoyed this video, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Got a lot more cool things going on. But ladies and gentlemen, I am the Pole Father, and as always, it only takes one. We are back.